Reading. Yahoo. And just get one person in chat and it's Yahoo! Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Dr. Nick.
Did they say bye to him in the Simpsons movie?
No, he just died.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. I didn't know you were quoting this movie specifically.
There, now it's
and
boring.
nobody got hurt.
No, it's not SNT versus Sonichu 2. That is very long and complicated fan fiction that I haven't read since the stream, so I don't know how good I would be at catching up on that. Why is there fan fiction of fan fiction? Because SNT is just that popular, I guess. Are you having a good time?
I love you. You were soft and you smell like soap.
Thanks, I showered. Anyway, my sister's here.
Hi.
Basically, I don't feel like working right now because my body hates me currently.
We're both not doing super well.
So instead of doing that, I'm gonna take a break from working on stuff and just like read some fan fiction because apparently a lot of people write SNT fan fiction. I found 2, which is more than I thought I would find. Anyway, my sister is going to read the fan fiction with me, and then because she has very little connection to the current SNT universe.
Your tablet is so lightweight compared to mine.
Yeah, it's nice.
Wow.
Anyway, since she has no connection, what's the word?
Knowledge.
I
haven't watched SNT Forces because I'm a good friend.
You're in it and you haven't watched it.
Wait, am I?
Yeah. You're Amy.
Yeah, but she never had any lines.
In the one scene she did.
In the one scene.
The 2 scene.
I'm absent for most of it.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that's the secret. I only watch your videos that I'm in to hear myself.
And yet you haven't seen SNT Forces.
Because I'm in 2 scenes! Because Amy doesn't get to be important!
Is Saki streaming after this?
Saki is streaming after this. Saki's gonna do, if this stream is too calm for you, you can go watch me continue my Kingdom Hearts No EXP run and weep bitter tears.
Twitch.tv/Saki McGee.
It's easy to remember because it rhymes.
Anyway, we found this one. It's called True Feelings. SNT X Rookie Gizmo fix.
Like both of them?
They're the same person.
Oh.
Rookie, like Gizmo is Rookie's real name. So, yeah.
What's the other one's name?
Gadget.
Oh.
So we have Gadget and Gizmo.
Ha! I get it.
You get it.
Okay. So how are you wanting to do this exactly?
Let's see. I guess I'll read most of it. Oh god.
Is the mic gonna be like enough to hear us?
I mean, maybe.
We were lounging on like a couch thing,
Yeah.
and we're like far away from the mic, so.
Also, guys, don't be too hard on the people that write these fan fictions. They put a lot of effort into them.
Mm-hmm. We're here to have fun.
I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. Yeah. We know, B. We know you do.
Here, lean back.
Lean back.
If we lean back and talk, can y'all hear us? Is this fine?
Is this a decent volume?
Like a solid 3 feet away from the mic.
Is that a pony? It is a pony.
It's a horse.
It's a horse. It's by Wednesday Pony Thomas fan. So, of course, there'd be a pony. I don't know why the pony is in the art, the cover art for this, but
That's their profile picture.
I thought that was that thing that they do on Wattpad where you can upload like cover art.
No, I'm pretty sure that's their profile pic.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Okay, people say they can hear
It's
us.
good. Okay.
So where are we like setting the line between who reads what exactly?
I guess I could do like the
Uh-huh.
the
Uh-huh.
the non
The narration.
Yeah. I'm very tired.
Join the fucking club, bitch. Got like 3 hours of sleep, but I'm living off of Rage and Pepsi.
Leave me alone, guy.
Okay, so you want to do the narration and I'll do the dialogue then?
Sure.
All right.
That way it's less work on your
Oh,
part.
I get to do my impression of you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Like the beginning of it was just like notes on like who SNT and Gizmo / Rookie is and why this fanfiction was created. So we're just gonna skip all that. Anyway, the wind blew through the wolf's fur as he grappled from one construction zone to the next. Passing by, he could only catch a glimpse of the teamwork and kindness that was spreading from one creature to the next.
What?
This is after SNT Forces. Like,
Does the Holy Spirit travel between everyone or something? Like what does this mean?
like they're working together after the war and they're like happy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is Gizmo, or who he's most known as Rookie. The war with Eggman was finally over. And even if he didn't do much in the physical world, Rookie was now proud of what he did. Sure, it was SNT who saved the day, but Rookie knew that if it wasn't for him, she couldn't have done it.
She could haven't done it.
She could haven't done it. Yeah, it should be she couldn't have done it.
Yeah.
But it's fine. As he swung by, many locals waved at him. He simply...
He's simping.
He be simpio. He simply smiled back and kept on going. He finally swung around a column, which would later be a wall of a building, and onto the top of it. He deeply inhaled the fresh air. He exhaled and smiled to himself. What you doing?
Don't mind me. Keep reading. Don't mind me. Keep reading.
What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later.
Alright. The cool wind seemed to blow through him. This is you.
Okay, where what?
Sometimes.
Who is this? Him talking?
Yeah, it's him talking.
What does he sound like?
He sounds like a boy.
Well, good for us. I'm an alto.
Boy with an E. Boy.
Okay, I'm not even gonna attempt a voice for this. I'm just gonna talk. Sometimes I can't believe we pulled that off.
He said to himself. Looking over the land was depressing yet reassuring. Once standing homes and buildings were small piles of rubble, but new structures were seemingly rising all around the world. This was home. Rookie adjusted his glasses and grappled to the next construction zone. Sonic was helping Tails and Knuckles clean up
Who don't get capital letters, by the way.
Yeah. Helping clean up some debris near the resistance base. It's Tails.
I'm so glad it's all over.
Tails remarked to Sonic, picking up a small slab of concrete. This is Sonic.
Okay. Okay, so listen, I know that this is probably just a child who wrote this, but I'm gonna take this opportunity to, like, give y'all some, like, writing lessons. If you're writing a scene where multiple people are talking, you generally start a new paragraph every time a different person starts talking.
Yeah.
Otherwise it gets really confusing.
Yeah.
But, oh god, how do I do a Sonic voice? I knew we would win! It just took teamwork and friendship, that's all!
Sonic replied and helped Tails carry the slab to the pile of debris. This is Knuckles.
And thanks to that one kid, if it wasn't for her, we would have all been dead.
Knuckles commented.
Yeah.
Sonic's mind started to drift off. His face had a dreaming look to it.
Special!
Also, I forgot to open stream labels again.
Good job.
I never remember. I will never remember. But nobody's donated yet, so it's fine.
SMH.
It's fine. There we go. Sonic blushed.
She was something.
Just then, Rookie swung into the sea.
Gizmo!
Tails flew over to him.
We haven't seen you in a while. How's it going, buddy? No, wait, that was Sonic. Shit. This is why! This is why you make a new paragraph.
Sonic walked up to him alongside Tails and Knuckles.
Now I have to keep looking to the end of the dialogue to see who it is to say.
Yeah.
Everything's great. I've just been around helping anyone I can.
Rookie smiled and started walking with the three of them into the base. There was some silence until Knuckles spoke up.
I still don't understand why that girl never told us about you.
Rookie looked up at him as they entered the elevator to the main floor.
I guess she didn't want you guys to know until the war was over. It was a secret after all.
Rookie guessed. The elevator door opened and they with a capital T, all entered to the base, which was abuzz with many of Sonic's friends and civilians who were happy to just relax a bit.
But why?
Sonic leaned on the side of some boxes and put his hand on his chin.
She wouldn't try to hide something. She had nothing to hide.
Except
special. Hang on. My thigh flesh is not conductive to using this mouth. Unless she...
Sonic's eyes widened. He grimaced and looked over at Rookie.
How could she? I'm the handsome one. I have a personality.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
Ow.
Sorry.
She elbowed me.
I'll do it again. What does Gizmo have that I don't?
Sonic's frown deepened.
No, that can't be true. Could it? Does he have 3 penises?
No! No!
Who said that?
Who did say that?
Who the fuck? Okay.
Tails did.
Okay. Sonic, you alright?
Sonic snapped out of it and looked at Tails, then Rookie.
Yeah, Tails, I'm fine.
Tails frowned with concern and walked away to the storage room. Knuckles was talking with Rookie while Sonic stood beside them, but Sonic wasn't listening. He was thinking about how he could win SNT.
Well, you know, so I've got this, like, inkling. I got this inkling that he's not gonna. Don't know why. Call it a hunch.
If she came back, that is. After a while, Tails appeared around the corner.
Gizmo, it's ready.
Rookie's and Knuckles' conversation paused, and Rookie's face lit up.
Okay, I'm coming.
He turned back to Sonic and Knuckles.
Gotta run. Tails made a new invention for me.
Rookie turned to Tails and walked back to the elevator with him.
Bye. Bye, Rookie.
Knuckles teased.
Bye.
Said Sonic somberly. The doors closed, and up they went. When they both got out of the facility, they started talking.
Okay, I guess this is Rookie.
Yeah.
Is everything okay with Sonic? He was fine when we greeted each other, but then he turned all sour and bitchy.
Tails sighed.
I don't know. It seems that every time you come to visit, he gets moody. Like a bitch. That's interesting.
Rookie commented.
Anyways,
Tails changed the subject.
I finished the portal device.
Tails pulled out a small square from literally nowhere.
Okay.
It had 2 buttons on it and an antenna.
It didn't take long. I just had to tweak a few things from the original.
Rookie took the device from Tails.
You can now make a portal that will stay open longer, and if you need to, you can make another portal to get home.
Rookie nodded and grinned.
Okay, so hopefully it's not as glitchy as the last one I used to visit her dimension.
The 2 laughed, and Rookie slid the square onto his wrist. He pressed a button, and a portal appeared.
Wait, is it like a bracelet, or did he just punch his fist through it? Wow, a watch!
A wrist? I think there's like a portal device that Tails makes for SNT in SNT Forces, so I think they're trying to describe that, and it was like kind of like a square wristwatch with an antenna on it. But yeah.
I see.
They could have worded it a little bit better, but it's fine. Anyway, he pressed a button and a portal appeared. He started walking towards it.
Hey!
Rookie stopped and turned his head.
Tell SNT I said hi.
He nodded once again.
I will. See you later.
He walked into the portal and it closed.
Go get her, Tiger.
Tails smacked.
Tails, you fucking cock blocker! Sonic is your pal!
Who's your daddy?
Oh shit! I get to be you. Okay, what do you sound like?
When I when I do the SNT voice, I just kind of talk like this, like slightly higher.
So like
than
your
normal.
go-to cute girl voice.
Yeah.
I can't do a cute girl voice as well because I am a tomboy, but I will do my best. Did you tell your mom?
SNT was talking to Cream in Tails' house. It had been about 2 weeks since SNT had that adventure, and everything was back to normal. Or what was considered normal for SNT. Everyone was sitting around the kitchen table enjoying a snack of milk and cookies. Sonic was staring at SNT, Shadow was looking down at the floor, blushing, and Amy avoided SNT's eyes, though she sometimes looked at her with an angry, flustered face.
Yeah, but she said it was okay. You can't keep everything clean all the time.
Cream replied.
This is my demo reel, by the way.
And bit into her cookie. SNT breathed a sigh of relief.
That's good. Just tell her I'll try to be more careful next time.
Cream grinned and finished her milk.
I'll tell her. I can't. It's too high. I can't do a high, like, soft voice. I can only do a high shrill voice, aka Amy.
You can't do Babby voice.
I can't, not really. When I go high, it has to be like shrill and annoying. That's the only way I can do it. Okay. It was nice of Rookie to give me back the dress, even if I wasn't there when he did.
SNT stared into her milk.
She saw the grim. He was always nice. He never saw me as the most perfect person and liked me for that. He liked me for myself. He was the only one who actually got to know me. He treated me normal. She likes being treated special. Fucking don't front. Don't front.
I mean, she doesn't know the difference. She just likes it when people are nice.
But even then, there was something about Rookie when we first met that attracted me to him. Perhaps it was the third penis.
No! We are not making this canon!
I mean, this is a shitpost stream, so everything in it should be taken with a massive grain of salt. A rock of salt, if you will.
A giant rock, like one of those salt rock lamps. SNT quietly gasped with realization. She stood up slowly, catching the attention of everyone.
I've gotta go. I'm going to try to reconnect with someone.
She ran out of the kitchen and out of the house into the garage.
Oh god, Shadow. What is she up to?
Shadow asked. Sonic jumped from his chair and followed.
SNT, wait!
Sonic stopped in front of the garage doorway. SNT was looking at the portal machine.
Only if I could activate it somehow. Stay away from Tails' machine!
Sonic cautioned.
Even someone as flawless... Subtle. Even someone as flawless as you could get hurt.
Sonic!
Sonic, you gotta lay off, man. This is why she doesn't like you.
Then, something deep inside SNT rose up through her. Being normal, ...
I don't know. I'm not meant to be!
She snapped. She didn't know where this anger came from at the moment, but she didn't care.
You are not supposed to worship me like I am a god! I just want to be treated normal!
This took Sonic aback.
Well, what?
SNT's sigh stopped Sonic in between his words. She looked up at him and closed her eyes.
I just need some alone time right now.
Sorry, needs a burp. Sonic said nothing. He looked down, guilty. His friends were standing close by, shocked. Sonic turned away, and with his voice barely at a whisper, whimpered,
Come on, guys. She needs time.
He
To stop being such a bitch!
Hey! He walked off into the other room. Everyone followed slowly behind, except for Tails. He glanced back at SNT, her face now calm.
Tell them I said sorry. I was angry about something else, not them.
Tails nodded and trailed behind them. SNT was all alone now. She peered back at the machine.
If only.
She looked down at her feet.
Maybe he could tell me what to do. Jeebus!
If you're there! Does Jesus exist in the Sonic universe?
Hedgehog Jesus, if you're there!
Jesus Zero the Hedgehog. She was silent for the next minute. Then she heard it, glitching. It was quiet, like a soft murmur. The sound turned into a quiet hum, and a small purple pixel appeared on the machine's border. SNT looked up, but didn't turn around to face the machine. Could it be? The portal appeared, and SNT heard... Wrong kind of heard.
Beard.
Heard. Someone's footsteps. The humming stopped, and the portal closed.
Oh, okay, I see. Hey, missed me.
It was. SNT grinned wide and turned to see Rookie. She ran, and hugged him.
Rookie, you came!
Rookie brushed a little. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! It's wholesome hours. Rookie blushed a little.
Yeah, just wanted to check in on you.
He hugged her back, and for the first time, SNT felt red coming to her cheeks.
Gasp.
Gasp. When they broke away, Rookie spoke first.
So, how have you been?
SNT's smile wilted.
Not that great, to be honest.
Rookie frowned.
What's up?
SNT sighed and looked down.
You know that special energy that makes people attracted to me?
Rookie walked over to one of the work tables and slightly leaned back.
What about it? Well, I'm just tired of the attention.
SNT looked down at Rookie's shoes as she spoke.
Sure, it's nice, but I'll never know what their true feelings are. My energy always gets in the way. I guess that's kind of why I hate myself so much sometimes. Is SNT a succubus?
I mean, maybe, I don't know. She's a Mary Sue. They're kind of the same.
Fair enough. You bet your sweet bippy I did.
SNT's voice grew faint.
And why I love...
Rookie stood straight. With
Totino's party pizzas.
Totino's! Rookie stood straight with a concerned yet curious look.
I just I just don't want to be perfect.
SNT yelled, causing Rookie to look at her in surprise. She sniffed, a tear running down her face, and Rookie walked over to her. Probably, scroll down.
Oh, yeah. it's sticking to my knee!
Ah! There you go.
Okay. Rookie, ever since we met, something about me changed. I'm still what everyone calls perfect, flawless, beautiful, amazing, wonderful. Alright, you can stop now, I get it. Okay, I lost it. Oh, there.
They both faced each other.
But you showed me something I haven't craved till now. to be normal.
No! SNT touched Rookie's hand and held it. You could have just said she grabbed his hand, but it's fine. Rookie tried to hold a blush back, but to no avail.
You've been the first person to show me a normal, real guy.
That's a weird sentence.
Yeah.
SNT found herself blushing once again. Rookie had now realized this. It was his turn to speak.
Listen, I'll never know what it's like to be you, to be the one who's good at everything. But sometimes you need to let someone else have the spotlight and stop being such a bitch! Have you ever thought of that?
SNT shook her head.
No, I always just wanted to help, to do the right thing. I just end up being the most remembered. And I can understand that.
Rookie and SNT were now holding hands. I thought they were doing that before.
No, she just touched his hand before.
Oh.
What you have to understand is how to let everyone else get a chance. It might be hard, but you'll find it more rewarding when somebody else gets the glory. Okay, it kind of sounds like he's, guilt-tripping her, but it's not really her fault, because, she's not trying to be a bitch.
She's not trying to be, attention grabby. It's just because of the universe that she comes from, aka the universe where she's the most important person because she's Mary Sue.
The special verse.
Yes. We'll just call it the special verse.
The cinematic SNT verse.
SNT simply nodded. Rookie smiled bashfully. This whole time he noticed SNT blushing, and he also knew that he was blushing the whole time. Okay. They both looked into each other's eyes.
Slowly, SNT's eyes merged into one big eye.
And a portal through. And Rookie found himself being sucked in.
Give her the tickles.
No! My roommate SNT. SNT finally noticed that Rookie was blushing.
Oh no, is my energy doing that?
She thought aloud.
No, it isn't. I know how you feel about me now. 'Cause I know how I feel about you now.
I was dumb.
I was wrong. I let you down.
Rookie's blush turned crimson. SNT's blush grew hotter.
It's that easy to see?
Well, that should be stared. He started deep into her eyes.
Yeah, you're a cartoon character. I can literally see every emotion you feel just right there on your face.
They both leaned closer and closer to one another. Oh, we don't get kiss?
You can guess what happens next. He stabbed her.
No!
It was a ruse!
No, I'm the special one. They kissed softly, taking it all in. For SNT, it was a better feeling than saving all the world. Not to mention her first official kiss. For Rookie, it was his first kiss as well. And he felt like he could drift off into space. Like he did when in the beginning of SNT Forces, when he was replaced in his own dimension. Oops.
Listen, shit sucks sometimes.
The both of them felt joy and happiness.
Okay, listen. This isn't anything against the author. I understand that they're young and this is probably one of their first stories. There's nothing more awkward than reading a child writing about kissing.
Yeah.
It's just you're oh, well, I mean,
Also, consider that, this is both their first kiss. Do they know how to kiss?
Probably not. Probably
So-
not. There was probably a lot of bumping involved.
Yeah.
A lot of teeth clattering.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing is, when it comes to writing romance, unless you're just straight up writing smut, generally, like, less is more.
Yeah.
Because the more you go on about, like, they felt this, and it felt like this, and they thought this, it just gets, like, worse as it keeps going.
Yeah.
The more you drag it out, the more awkward it gets to read. It's best to just kind of, like, let it simmer. Like a real kiss.
Yeah. And for the moment, it felt like the special energy SNT had was gone, replaced by actual feeling.
Are you implying she doesn't have any feeling?
Rude. As the kiss grew stronger and Rookie placed one arm around her waist and his other hand on her cheek, but...
SNT ran.
That's the wrong kind of laugh.
They're in the middle of kissing, and then all of a sudden she pulls away. I am not throwing away my shot.
You know, I'm just like...
What if she just, like, finish that?
Well, they don't... I don't know if they live in a country.
I asked you this before, if they lived in a country, and you said they just lived in the country of...
Of Mobius.
Eh.
Though Mobius is like the...
That's the world, isn't it?
Yeah, Mobius is the planet. I don't know. The universe isn't really that, planned out. Especially in the games. Nobody knows what the Sonic universe is actually like.
So somebody was asking what that song was, and it's a very, like, if you were watching Nickelodeon in, like, 2006, it's a very visceral song.
Yeah. It's by Miranda
Cosgrove,
Cosgrove.
yeah.
It's called About You Now.
And it's an absolute bop. So, back in the day, I don't know if they even still do this anymore, because I don't watch TV anymore, but back in the day, whenever, like, a star, like a kid star on a network, especially Nick and Disney, released an album, which, by the way, they were usually forced into doing, they would just, like, play a little clip of the song for, like, every single commercial break, and there was nothing you could do to escape it. Luckily, About You Now it fucking slapped, so I was okay with it, but yeah. Like, do you remember, like, when Allie and AJ were big, and every single commercial break you would hear Into the Rush?
Yes.
Like, damn.
Don't let nobody tell you that it's over.
Be every color that you are.
She's rapping. They kissed for a little longer until they had to stop for air. Oh god, they got real
Listen,
into it.
that phrase is up there with, like, tongues battling for dominance in the list of things you should never write. Okay. I'm guessing this was your first kiss?
SNT asked with a dreamy look. They were still in an embrace.
Yep.
Rookie replied, his eyes half lidded.
By the way, my actual name is Gizmo. I think I'll keep using Rookie.
They touched noses and smiled lovingly.
It sounded really fucking rude.
Yeah.
Anyway, my real name is I don't give a shit. You are who I say you are.
Meanwhile, Tails was watching them from the door.
Tails, don't be weird!
Tails, you're like 8. Don't watch them.
Wow, I can't believe it. If I told Sonic about this, he would freak out.
The other Tails in Gizmo's dimension have gone away. Are all Tailses in all dimensions just perverts?
Oh, no.
No. Who's your daddy, Shadow?
Oh, I'm out of Beppis. Drink your water.
My wah! Had found a way to watch as well. He smugly smiled.
Oh, Gizmo, you lucky wolf, you.
The end.
Wow.
Hope you enjoyed this. I did.
It was very pure.
It was like that thing. It's like when you get. We don't have children, but like if your child wrote a story and you read it, and you're like, oh, that was cute.
Yeah. I mean, like, Kids younger than 16 kiss very frequently. That's not a problem. The problem is the child spying on them.
Yeah. Good night. Thank you.
How old were you when you had your first kiss, Nathan? I think I was actually also 16.
Yeah, I was 16.
Damn, we suck.
Yeah.
We're slow on the uptake.
My first kiss was with
Yeah, I recall.
Dumb idiot.
I recall.
Hate it.
Actually, wait, I think I kissed, like, my summer camp boyfriend in, like, the 2nd grade, but I don't know if that counts. I don't remember, but I feel like maybe I did. I don't remember. If I did, it was on the cheek, so it doesn't really count. Alright, well, was it just that?
It was just that. This one chapter. How would you judge this?
It was a cute story by somebody who is clearly just starting in their writing. But I see promise here, especially, like, there was one line that I thought was kind of impressive, and I don't know if I'll be able to find it now that I'm gonna look for it. Mostly they just need to learn, like, some grammar and some formatting.
Yeah.
But I see promise here.
Mm-hmm.
There's one line that I read it and I thought, oh, that's something I would have written.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know where it went. Also, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. 0 out of 10, Amy didn't have a speaking role.
She was there. She didn't get to say anything, though.
Which is a crime. Where's the fucking... There it is. I do like the central message, though. I like the, you know, you shouldn't make somebody you like, on a pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they have magic powers that influence you to do so.
Appreciate people as people.
Mm-hmm.
Though, like, it's not really her fault. Because she's in a universe where she's the most important person.
Yeah, and the advice Rookie gave at the end, I felt, could be misconstrued pretty easily as, like, shaming.
Yeah.
So I feel like that could be tweaked, but I don't know where it is. It was like a I don't know the official word for it. It was like an interjection that I thought was nice, and I
interjection.
can't find it.
Excitement.
I don't know where to look for it.
Or emotion.
Yeah, I don't know, but there was one part that I read that and I was like, oh, that was nice wording. Mm-hmm. But overall, I give about 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10?
7 out of 10.
That seems fair. Alright, next one is by someone that's also in the Patreon server.
Somebody says, just tuned into the stream, so I didn't hear the story, but I love how nice you both are to amateur readers. We were them. That's why. That was us. I mean, SNT's entire legacy is because my sister was an amateur writer at one point.
Yeah. And
I was the same. Literally, like, my main OCs that I have now only exist because I made shitty self-insert Inuyasha fanfiction. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's next?
So the next one is by...
Yeah, let's the profile picture. For sure.
Dankness. They are a Patreon supporter.
Oh. Yeah, I know them.
Yeah.
I am familiar with the person. The mad scientist has arrived.
To fix that. Author's note.
That reminds me, okay, can I tell an unrelated to anything story real quick?
Sure.
So this one time, I was getting ready for school in the morning, and my mom was making me some waffles, and she, like, stuttered and asked me if I wanted some Raffles, and me and my dad, like, mocked her about it for, like, a week straight until she got genuinely pissed off about it. Like, at first it was just kind of, like, teasing, and then it went on for too long, and then she, like, snapped. So that was fun. I thought it was funny.
Raffles. Do you want some Ruffles with your LOLs?
We kept calling her Scooby-Doo for like a week straight, and she got mad about it.
Oh. Okay, so this is called SNT Nightmare on Mobius. I think that's a play on a Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, so, I mean, it works.
I got Taco Bell yay for fake Mexican food. Can I have some? Can you send me some? I want some.
I want nachos.
I want a smothered burrito, but they don't have it anymore.
Did you see they got rid of the Fiesta potatoes?
They got rid of everything. Literally, there was rioting on Twitter like a month ago because of the Taco Bell menu changes. And listen, Taco Bell isn't high quality food, but that doesn't change the fact that it's delicious.
Like, sure, it's littered with MSG and preservatives, but like, still good though.
Mm-hmm. Oh god.
Like,
Especially,
I don't care if it's not real Mexican food. You don't go to Taco Bell for Mexican food.
You do not, no.
You go to Taco Bell.
You go to Taco Bell when it's 4 a.m. and you're out with your friends and you're like maybe a little tipsy and you just need like a taco.
Yeah. You go to Taco Bell when
there's no other option.
Yeah. No other options, and it's cheap and still tastes good.
Yeah, I go to Taco Bell and spend about like $15 and then I have food for 3 days. I will not forgive them for getting rid of the best things on the menu though and replacing it with fucking grilled cheese quesadilla thing, mabob, whatever.
Yeah.
Or the nacho fries. I am furious.
They at least still have the
My
cinnamon
fury
twist.
knows no bounds. And the worst part is, the reason they got rid of the things I like, which are my two favorite Taco Bell items, were the enchilada and then the smothered burrito, which were vaguely the same thing. And it was just like a burrito in a bowl in like a sauce soup. And it was delightful.
It was good.
And they got rid of it because like they're trying to conserve on plastic. And it's like, just put it in a paper bowl then! You don't have to get rid of the menu item!
Just make it a cardboard bowl!
Yeah! For God's sake! Or get some recyclable plastic. They have that.
Yeah.
Ah!
Get some biodegradable plastic.
Put it directly in my mouth, Taco Bell. I don't care. I'll pull up to the drive-thru window and just open wide. I don't care. Just give me my smothered burrito, please.
Anyway. Let's just read this. SNT Nightmare on Mobius.
Okay.
Prologue.
How long is this?
This is one chapter.
Oh.
There was apparently 2 other chapters, but they deleted it because they wanted to remake them.
I see.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. In a faraway island, there was a large red and black metal tower with large cannons on the midsection and as tall as a skyscraper. There was also hawk-like robots patrolling said island from the sky, monitoring for any strange activity. Nobody knew where this island was located, save for a select few.
Should be save with a V.
But from the amount of robots patrolling, you knew exactly who it belonged to.
Obama.
Chaos control!
Wait, no. But from the amount of robots patrolling, you knew exactly who it belonged to. Zedrin.
Inside of the highest floor of the tower, there was an overweight man in a red coat.
Santa?
Black pants and boots.
Sorry, I killed my sister. Somebody says Project MSG. I know, we killed her twice.
Stop it! Okay. He had a very bushy mustache, glasses with a blue tint that hid his eyes, and goggles that rested on top of the...
Don't look at the chat.
What? It's not Santa!
Has there ever been a Sonic, like, plot in any of the media where Eggman pretends to be Santa in, like, a Grinch-esque plot? Because that would be fucking fantastic.
Yeah, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog had that.
Great, I'm glad.
He was Robotnik Claus.
What was that other thing I said when we were watching Boom that should have been a plot? Do you remember?
Oh god, what was it? Oh, I can't remember.
Me either.
It was one of those trope episodes.
Yeah. We were watching Sonic Boom the other night, and I was commenting about how, like, it's basically just every Saturday morning cartoon trope per episode. And so I was like, has there ever been, like, in any Sonic media an episode where they do this trope? And she's like, I don't think so, but now I can't remember what it was. Dang it.
Anyway, he was sitting in a hover chair observing the view from within his fortress. The room he was in was rather spacious, that it could fit 3 bedrooms inside. What?
What an odd metric of measurement.
You could fit about 500 bananas in this room. There was nothing but the man and his hover chair. You need to decorate, my dude. The only light there was from the sun shining from above.
Above where?
Above the lair?
Does he have a sunroof?
I guess he does.
Yeah, no, a skylight. It's called a skylight.
But that wasn't really a problem for the man. From where he was sitting, he could see orange egg-shaped robots with toothy grins and wearing hard hats, carrying
hard hats,
carrying metal beams on their shoulders in groups alongside...
Wait, if they're egg-shaped, where are their shoulders?
I think they're talking about the egg pawns, which do have, like, little, like, circle shoulders, but...
I'm just imagining, like, Weeble and Bob bouncing around. I can only fit 1 bedroom in my bedroom. Ha! Poor!
Alongside blue wasp robots that carried building supplies on the air in groups. In the air in groups. The man seemed pleased with his robots at work. He smiled crookedly as he watched from above.
Oh fuck, how am I gonna do an Eggman
you gotta
voice?
be Eggman.
Alright. Pollock, be with me. There's nothing better than to see a magnificent work being built,
he said to himself. Well, I mean, you did a good Eggman in SNT Unleashed.
Did I?
No.
Did I?
No. His voice being old and growly.
And the world will soon be within my grasp!
The overweight man got up. You don't have to attack
He's
him
not
like
really
this.
overweight. Like, his arms and legs are skinny. He's just
egg-shaped.
He has a center of gravity, I guess.
The overweight man got up from his chair and looked at the construction of his city below. He was pleased with the current results, but that enjoyment stopped when a door slid open behind him, revealing 2 miniature shapes, those being a red orb and a yellow cube. Orb and Cubot!
Yay! What is it now?
The man asked. The orb and cube rolled inside the man's... How does the cube roll?
Shut up.
The man's room. The sphere and the cube's bodies then split open. Their lower halves becoming their bases, and the top becoming their heads.
Okay, so you seem to have a propensity for putting periods where there should be a comma.
Yeah. The robots' bodies were connected by thin metal struts. They had no legs, and both wore rubber gloves with their respective colors.
I cannot remember what their voices sound like.
So, like, Orbot's like the posh one, and Cubot's like the dumb one.
I know. Like, we've spent the last 2 days, like, watching Sonic Boom for, like, hours at a time. But, like, you know, I haven't heard them as much and as often as, like, the main characters.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really, like, channel it. So I'm probably just gonna do, like, generic voices here.
Like, Orbot's like, good morning, boss.
Oh, and Cuba kind of has, like
Cuba kind of sounds like this. Oh.
Should probably check stream labels real quick, because I think you've got a couple.
I haven't heard.
It's somewhere. It's right
there. Oh, it hasn't shown up yet. It takes a little bit. No, that's not what that is. Is it like...
You should make that your alert sound.
Oh.
Hey man, you don't have to be in such a big time rush.
There it is. So Silver the Hedgehog 22, back at it again with the £1.99 donation. Weekly donation delivered on cue. Also hi. Hi. Anyway, back to this.
And we love you too, random citizen. Okay. Good morning, boss.
The red robot greeted in a robotic gentleman's voice.
You certainly woke up earlier today. My sleep schedule is none of your concerns, Orbot.
The man said.
Now what brings you two here, and how is the progress in my city? That hurts. Well, boss, the construction of Robotropolis is going magnificently.
Orbot informed.
The egg ponds have been hard at work day and night, non-stop, and the buzz bobbers have been looking around the area for the material suited for construction. Freaking mouse. Should just use the...
Yeah, just use the pen.
Okay, so... I'm almost... No, wait, do it for me again?
I can read for Cuba.
Okay, you do it, you're better.
I'm almost jealous of those things' power sources.
I was doing Boston for some reason. I don't know.
The yellow cube-shaped robot interrupted in a high-pitched voice. It's not really high-pitched, it's more like country bumpkin.
It's like mid-tone.
Why can't we have that?
Because you both are nothing but bumbling idiots that get nothing done!
The man yelled.
No need to get irritated, boss.
Orbot apologized.
Cubot's processor has been more scrambled.
The overweight scientist groaned in annoyance. When would he get lackeys that weren't just comic relief?
When you fucking build some!
Yeah, why don't you just build some, actual, non-comic relief robots? That's kind of your fault.
No matter. How's my secret weapon been? Project SKT?
Orbot asked.
Yes, what's her status? Has she finished any training courses I put out for her?
The overweight scientist said, "You keep attacking this man."
I like how he phrased that as if she's like a cat. Did he put some toys out for her? He's like, "Did you play with any of the toys yet? Or is she still going after that zip tie?" Well, about that.
The sphere-shaped said somberly.
I assume there was supposed to be a robot in there.
Yeah.
She's been a bit too pacifistic.
The man paused for a moment.
Pacifistic? Like the ocean?
Pacifistic.
Pacifica? Yes, pacifistic.
Orbot
That is not how you spell that.
That's not how you spell it. I'm guessing it meant reiterated.
Yeah. During her battle training, she was trying not to hurt any of the robots we threw at her.
But we cannot lift any of them, Cubot interrupted. Orbot cleared his robotic throat.
Can he?
I don't know.
That's a problem I've been having in writing my FMA fanfiction, because I wrote Alphonse cleared his throat, and I'm like, wait, can he though?
Maybe he could do it for emphasis.
He just make the sound, probably?
Yeah.
As I was saying, during all of SKT's training courses, she has been way too gentle, and for a select few, she cowered in fear. I think she's a little bitch.
Orbot.
I don't think she's ready to take on the hedgehog, considering how she views things.
I thought it was because she was being lazy, Cubot said.
I hardly doubt that.
Orbot responded. But what if it is? The yellow robot wondered. Orbot sighed.
I swear, sometimes you don't make any sense.
The man started getting irritated. How was he going to defeat his arch-enemy if his weapon was a pacifist? That's when the thought of something hit his head. That's when the thought of something in his head. Thought of something in his head?
That's when
the thought of something in his head, grinning from ear...
I think there's some word missing.
Grinning from ear to ear, he just had a stroke of...
Period. He just had a stroke.
Oh! for eating nothing but eggs.
That's what you get for being overweight.
He turned around to face his 2 lieutenants, who were still arguing with each other. The man cleared his throat as an attempt to get the attention of his robots. They did not hear him. He tried again, but to no result. Eventually, he stomped hard on the metal floor. Ow, that hurt. The orb and cube-shaped robots turned to face their master, as he was getting irritated with their chatter.
Oh, sorry, boss.
Orbot apologized.
I almost forgot you were here. That doesn't matter!
The man dismissed.
Now get SKT and bring her to me! I need to talk with her! Sure, boss.
Orbot then turned into its spear form and rolled out of the room. Cubot, meanwhile, stood there pondering about something.
Aren't you going to turn into a cube and roll out of here? No, that's fucking stupid!
I can't roll! I don't know why! I've been thinking, Master, Cubot wondered, stroking his metal chin.
Never a good sign. What is it?
The man said, getting irritated. Do robots need to go to the bathroom? The scientist just facepalmed at how dumb Cubot's question was.
Just follow Orbot!
For what? Cubot asked curiously.
To get SKT!
The man growled. For what? The man started irritated.
So I can talk to her!
For what?
Don't get out of here before I send you to the pit of destruction!
The man yelled at the top of his lungs. Cubot shrieked, "Ah!" and ran away as fast as possible, leaving his master alone. The man coughed from yelling that loud.
Yeah, mood.
But he sat on his hover chair.
Did you picture me like a lot of fun?
Oh god. Let's see. Something random donated $5, and I was one of the people giving the writer advice. This went through a ton of rewrites. Saki even said something about an older version of this work.
Did I? I have no memory
Did you?
of this. I have no memory of this. You two send me fanfics constantly, and they blend together.
The man coughed from really that loud, but he sat on his hover chair, admiring the construction of his future city from above.
Don't worry about it too much, Robotnik.
Don't worry too much about it,
Same words.
he said to himself.
Once your empire is built, you'll have no use for those idiots. And if my ultimate weapon is not going to comply, then I'll just do it by force.
Sonic Force is. Minutes passed as Robotnik waited in his tower, tapping his finger impatiently on the armrest of his hover chair.
What is taking Orbot and Cubot so long?
He thought in his head.
As opposed to in his foot.
If those two did not hurry up or report their whereabouts, they were going to be in deep trouble. But Robotnik didn't have to wait much longer, as the door behind him slid open, revealing Orbot and Cubot alongside a furry creature beside the two robots.
A little redundant, but
A
alright.
little bit, yeah. You could just say with a furry creature beside them. The creature was something to say the least. You could say that. She had features of that of a hedgehog, fox, and echidna. She had dull, light blue fur and what?
I just have something really stupid.
Oh no.
I just thought of, I really, really like this image, but it's been photoshopped like SNT, but like a real hedgehog.
Oh my god, that needs to be a thing.
There you go, there's your next ship.
I really, really, really like this. I really, really, really like this OC.
I like it too.
She had dull, light blue fur and a pale muzzle. Her quills were tied into a ponytail with some of them poking out. 2 foxtails, a magenta pink dress with a purple outline, spiky gloves with purple cuffs, and
Spiky gloves.
yeah, like in the original SNT,
The original.
where she had like spikes on her knuckles, and then I stopped drawing that as soon as I started drawing her again.
It'd
like
be
the
like that
second,
sometimes.
like the first image of SNT has them, the second image does not.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Spiky gloves with purple cuffs and laced shoes. What?
Somebody made a stupid comment that I won't read out loud, but I'll just reply with, imagine.
Robotnik turned around to face his creation. He looked pleased with Orbot and Cubot for once.
Good job, you two. You may leave now. This sounds like a terrible Mr. Krabs impression.
Money!
But am I doing a better job than the guy in Battle for Bikini Bottom?
You are.
Yes, boss.
Orbot said.
Come on, Cubot. Let's go before the boss gets angry with you again.
But I want to stay!
No
Cubot
time for
whined.
that. Oh, sorry.
The spear-shaped robot grabbed his partner and zoomed out of the room, leaving Robotnik alone with his creature. Robotnik got up from his chair.
So, SKT, I've heard that you've been failing all of your training courses. Would you mind explaining why?
The doctor asked. SKT didn't respond. She was silent and shivering in front of her master.
I'm going to ask this again. Why are you failing your training courses? It's getting worse because it's getting harder to do.
Robotnik asked again, with a slight tone of anger. The hybrid could only shiver in fear as her master started getting more irritated. But in fear of her master yelling at her, she finally spoke.
Because I don't want to hurt anyone.
Her voice being light, high-pitched, and gentle.
Bouncing back and forth between these two voices is going to be the death of me.
Saki, you told the original writer that SNT was out of character during one of your live streams.
Oh, that one.
Also, I got 40. I'm gonna assume that's rubles.
Yeah.
Darth Malrak donated 40 rubles, and they said, "Afraid to ask, but is there any NSFW fanfiction? I don't know, and
It's
I
probably
don't
like
want
a 0.2% chance.
Yeah, I don't know if there is, and I personally I don't want it. So
I think I'm gonna say probably not, considering most of the people who write SNT fanfictions are like children.
Mm.
So I hope not.
I hope not.
Also, keep in mind SNT is also kind of a child-ish. So
Also, she's asexual, so
respect the ace.
respect the ace.
Let's see.
The Robotnik scoffed at his creation's words.
And you're my creation. You do what I say. But nothing.
Robotnik yelled.
You'll do as I say, and if that means causing pain to others, you will. But
SKT tried to speak her piece, but got slapped by Robotnik, knocking her onto the floor. Robotnik then grabbed her by the collar of her dress, pulling SKT up to his height.
if you're not going to comply, don't worry.
You then, I like how each time you voice Robotnik, you have to shake your fist.
Yeah, you guys can't see it, but every time I read a Robotnik line, I'm shaking my fist in the air. I don't know, it just helps me, like, grasp it.
He then reached into his coat to reach for something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I figured that's what he was doing. He scrambled through many of his pockets until he felt something cold in his hand.
I got just the right thing.
This ice cube!
I got you some ice cream. Aww. Throws it on the floor.
Now that's something Robotnik would do to get SNT upset. Not slap her, just offer her some ice cream and then throw it on the ground. SKT was on the verge of crying. Her eyes were tearing up as she violently shook in Robotnik's arms.
Where are we? Oh. Please let me go. I promise we'll complete my training courses, please.
She cried.
Her voice is going hoarse.
Oh no, Netch.
It's fine.
Are you gonna be okay during your stream?
My stream is gonna involve even more screaming, so no.
Oh no. Saki, the SNT fanfiction community is filled with people that are in their teens. I'm 21 myself. Do I look like a child?
Yes. Bitch, I'm 25. You're all babies to me. And Courtney's even older.
Yeah, I'm 27. I'm old!
You're all babies!
But Robotnik ignored her cries as he then pulled out a tiara out of his coat. The tiara was a silver gray with a golden gem in the middle with Robotnik's face on it.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, that does track.
What is that?
The hybrid asked, tears slowly dripping from her face. Robotnik grinned evilly.
This, my little princess, is a tiara.
I don't think Robotnik would call her a princess.
I was going to give it to you after your quinceañera, but I suppose I could show what it does if you just stay still.
He then forcibly shoved the tiara on SKT's forehead. SKT tried to get the tiara off, but Robotnik kept forcibly shoving it on her forehead. The Mad Doctor then pressed the golden gem on the tiara. The gem glowed a bright...
No, we're doing a mind control thing.
I guess we
Oh,
are.
God.
A bright golden light as SKT kept struggling. She felt losing control over her body. But the tiara soon did its thing, and the hybrid's body stopped fighting back. Robotnik let go of her. As he did, SKT landed on her feet and stared blankly at the mad scientist. Robotnik laughed.
Ho, ho, ho! I knew it was Santa!
Santa!
Yes, the tiara works perfectly!
He yelled triumphantly.
But I need to make sure that it works as intended.
That was when the doctor thought of a devilish idea in his head. A horrible, awful idea.
Orbot, Cubot, come here!
The door opened, and the two small-shaped robots entered the room.
Yes, boss?
Orbot asked.
Did you and SKT have your little chat? Oh, yes, we did!
Robotnik said in delight.
Okay, I can't do it anymore. I have to just do it normally. It's killing me.
Yeah.
She said she will gladly take another shot at the courses. Well, that wasn't hard.
Cubot said.
But what's with the shiny thing on her forehead?
Robotnik cackled evilly.
SKT, why don't you take out the trash? As you command, Master Robotnik.
SKT responded in a cold tone. She then ran towards the two tiny robots at breakneck speed. She punched Cubot hard on the chin. The punch was so hard that it ripped Cubot's head out of its shoulders.
He didn't deserve that.
They don't deserve this! The head landed on the floor as the yellow robot's optics began fading to black. Orbot could only stare in horror as the hybrid approached him.
Boss, what are you doing?
He asked in shock, but SKT grabbed Orbot by his head and tore him in half.
Jesus Christ.
They don't deserve this, they're just boys! SKT then dropped the top half and crushed Orbot's head within her foot.
Within her foot?
Okay. I took out her toes and just...
No! They don't have toes!
Like, they don't have, like, human toes, but... I only accept two things about Sonic feet. Either no toes or animal toes, but not human toes, because that's weird. Are you proud of yourself?
Yes.
The two robots lay deactivated on the ground, screws and wires everywhere. Nothing but eerie silence filled the air, but that silence was quickly broken up by the sound of slow clapping. Robotnik could only stare in awe at what he just witnessed. He smiled evilly, and he started laughing maniacally.
Ho, ho, ho! Magnificent, absolutely magnificent, SKT.
He congratulated. SKT could only give a blank stare at Robotnik. She just stood like a statue awaiting her next orders.
Now, my princess.
I don't like this, Robotnik said, getting the attention.
Can we shorten it and just call her Skate?
Skate? Getting the attention of Skate.
So much easier than saying SKT every time.
Skate or die. You either skate or you die.
We have some work to do. I want you to wait at the docking bay of my tower as I rally some of my finest robots, all 2 of them. Once we're prepared, we'll give that rodent, Sonic, the beatdown of his life. As you command, Master Robotnik.
Skate responded with a salute. The door opened and the hybrid sped off at the docking bay.
To the docking bay?
Yeah. Robotnik shed a tear from his eye. He wanted to cry of joy. With joy. His long life dream of beating Sonic was about to come true, and it would be a victory he would never forget.
Oh, I remember what it was! The plot! I was like, has there ever been a thing where, like, Robotnik actually does defeat Sonic and then, like, misses him and is, like, sad about it?
That was...
Because that needs to be a thing.
The Megamind plot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's been, like, the opposite of that, but not Robotnik missing Sonic, as far as I know. Meanwhile, in a forest far away from Robotnik's island, the sun was shining above the green grasslands.
And the pants were dying on the ground.
Beards were soaring through the sky, and a light breeze shook the trees' leaves. But the sun and breeze became stronger as a blue streak ran past the trees at lightning speed. Leaves flew off tree branches, landing slowly onto the ground. The blue streak zoomed off into the woods, sliding underneath hollow logs, grabbing on tree branches and swinging off of them at rapid speeds. The streak landed on an open part of the forest. Flowers were blooming beneath the sunlight. Grass moved slightly on the spring's breeze. The blue streak came to a halt to take a rest from running that fast. The figure stepped out of the tree shadows, revealing his normal appearance when not running at lightning speed. The streak was blue.
Okay. Can we just talk about something real quick? Can I give some feedback here? Identifiers are fine. You can't use the same one every single paragraph.
Yeah.
You gotta mix it up.
Like, you can use, like, blur. Or,
like, here's the thing. People are so afraid to use pronouns. You don't have to be afraid to use pronouns. You don't have to, like, use and there's a different word for it, but you don't have to use an identifier every time. Like, you don't have to say, the blonde girl, the innocent girl, the small girl, the light. Sometimes you could just say she. Mm-hmm. Or, like, he. Like, it's fine. Because if you overdo it on the identifiers, it becomes real, like, obvious real fast.
Yeah. The streak was a blue-colored hedgehog. His quills were drooped. He wore oversized gloves. He had peach-colored muzzle.
I think his hands are just big, actually.
Yeah. He just
Could you imagine they pop off their gloves and their hands are...
Oh my god. Somebody draw Sonic taking off his gloves and his hands are, like, way smaller than the glove. They're like little baby hands.
Like those mini hands that you put on your finger.
He had peach-colored muzzle arms and belly, red sneakers with a gold buckle. The hedgehog rested on a nearby rock, letting himself rest for a moment. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. There's a lot of redundancy.
Uh-huh.
You need to not do...
You need some, like, revision here.
Hello? Spam call!
Where is that? St. Mark's?
St. Monica? I don't know.
I thought it was St. Mark's.
I don't know. Spam
Did you
call.
know there's a town in Florida called Indian Town? And I hate that.
Yeah, I hate that too.
And there's a school there called, like, I can't remember what it was. I was reading an article earlier today. But yeah, there's a town called, like, Indian Town or whatever. And the elementary school there was called War Elementary School. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Yikes.
White people have no chill.
Yeah. It really do be like that.
The hedgehog sighed as he let the breeze touch his face.
Where are we? Oh. Man, it feels great to wake up early every once in a while.
The hedgehog closed his eyes as he rested on the rock. He felt relaxed. The hedgehog never really had a chance to relax and admire the nature that surrounded him, due to being distracted by current events. But the peace and tranquility could only last so long as the hedgehog heard the sound of an explosion in the distance.
Huh? What is it now?
The hedgehog got up from the floor. He ran to the highest tree near him and climbed it to get a better look. Once the hedgehog climbed the tree...
See, now you're overusing the hedgehog.
Yeah. He placed his hand on his forehead so as not to let the sunlight blind him and began scanning from where it came from. But he could not see anything from his position. That was when another explosion sound happened on the east side of the forest. The hedgehog turned to see a nearby town, smoke trailing off in the distance. The hedgehog sighed.
Just when I thought this was about to be perfect.
he said to himself.
When will Egghead quit already? Well, might as well help the locals.
He then hopped the tree and sped off to the town in peril. There's a town in Texas called White Settlement.
Yikes! Yikes!
That's gonna be a yikes for me.
Floridians be like, Indians, go back where you came from, and then have cities called Homosassa, Kissimmee. We literally have a river not too far away from where I used to live in college called, Akonlakachi, I think? Akonlakachi, I think is how you say it.
The town was being torn apart by many of Robotnik's robots. The buzz bombers bombarded the locals, nice alliteration, with the laser fire from their stinger guns, while the egg pawns were holding their shields and lances. The locals ran for their lives as far away possible from the danger that was present. Others hid in their homes, hoping this would be over soon.
There's a town in Michigan called Hell. I mean, yeah, it's Michigan. Michigan is one of those places that sounds really nice until you find out that most of the people from it are, like, terrible, and then you're like, never mind. Anyway,
Ho ho ho.
Ho ho ho! Seeing this many people flee has never been this satisfying!
Robotnik said in delight. He was in a small egg-shaped hovercraft with short red wings with propellers inside of them.
Egg pawn! Seize as many locals as possible. I want to use them for my next invention. Do you know what I want to be canon really bad? I want Robotnik to be allergic to eggs. I want the whole family, Eggman too, I want them all to be allergic to eggs. Because that would be the funniest fucking thing.
Very ironic. And that's why he gets annoyed when Sonic calls him Eggman. Like, I don't even like eggs.
I can't even eat eggs. I'll die.
The orange robots nodded and ran towards their targets. One of them catched a yellow-furred flying squirrel. The squirrel squirmed in the robot's grasp, trying to get free.
Please don't hurt me.
He begged for his life. Is this, oh god, Ray?
The one that I got quizzed on?
It sounds like Ray. The robots ignored the squirrel's pleas. And as they dragged
I think that's how you spell that.
Please, yeah. Please. As they dragged him against his will, the robots captured as many town locals as they could find. The town people shivered in fear, as some of the egg pawns pointed their lances at the locals. At them would have been a little better. Robotnik looked pleased with himself.
Now kneel, you furry creature.
Kneel, you furries. You fur garbage.
No furry rights.
But before the locals submitted to the fat science...
Stop bullying him!
A blue streak smashed the egg pawns and got the locals out of there in a flash. But Robotnik already knew whose work was it. It was no surprise to him at this point. And
props for using the right who's, though. That's something people very rarely manage to do.
Yeah. In front of the scientist was the blue hedgehog. He had a smug expression on his face as he twirled one of the egg pawn's dismembered heads.
I gotta say, Eggman, you really have been sleeping a lot early just to get over our grudge? What? What does that sentence mean?
I don't know.
I don't know what that sentence means. I guess it's like you've been waking up early a lot just to get a head start on our fights or something?
Maybe.
Don't get too accustomed to it, Sonic. The fish shaking again.
Robotnik growled.
For this is going to be the last time you interfere with my plans. Yeah, you say that every time.
The hedgehog named Sonic shrugged. You could just say Sonic. Tossing the egg pawn's head.
Like, I get what you're trying to do, because I struggle with that sometimes, too, where, like, you want the name of a character to be, like, a reveal, so you go as long as you can just calling them by, like, identifiers instead. But at some point, if it drags on too long, at some point you just have to name them. Like, you have to. So where was it?
Let's just get this over with.
Okay. Let's just get this over with. What did you make this time? Another robotic replica of myself? Or is it another one of your super badniks?
Robotnik cackled.
Oh no, I have something better than that. Come forth, Skate!
Skate then jumped out of Robotnik's hovercraft and landed on the ground in front of Sonic. Sonic looked at his opponent's features. He could notice features of himself, like the quills.
Yeah, all hedgehogs have those, Sonic.
Yeah. Amy has those. But others like the spiked gloves, twin tails, and tiara on her forehead, there was something special about her.
What's this supposed to be? The future princess of your non-existent empire?
Sonic snarked.
That's not any of your concern, Hedgehog!
Robotnik roared.
Now, Skate, destroy that blue rodent, and don't come back until you bring me his corpse! As you command, Master Robotnik.
SKT spoke. Robotnik then flew away in his hovercraft alongside the remaining robots that Sonic didn't destroy. Sonic examined his opponent a bit more closely.
So, you're the Doc's newest, latest creation? That is
latest and greatest, he asked, but he got no response.
Well, I recommend you step aside before I kick your...
Before Sonic could finish his sentence, SKT punched him hard on the face, knocking the hedgehog onto the ground. Sonic rubbed his cheek after receiving such a hard blow. He looked at his glove and noticed a few stains of blood in his palm.
Blood in my Sonic fanfiction? Gee, and I thought Knuckles punches were hard.
Skate rushed to the hedgehog again, preparing to throw another punch. But Sonic sped off to somewhere else, leaving the experiment to punch thin air. Sonic reappeared behind her. He curled into a ball and spun in place, making an ear-piercing sound as he did. That sound? The hybrid turned and saw what Sonic was trying to do. She curled into a ball as well and began building up speed. Both combatants launched themselves in ball forms, crashing multiple times into each other. But Skate's spin seemed to overpower Sonic's. Sonic landed on his back and grunted.
Man, this girl is tougher than I thought.
Sonic said in his head. How could this girl be far stronger than him?
She was just a girl.
He needed another strategy to beat her. But that's when Sonic noticed the tiara's bright golden glow on Skate's forehead. The tiara seemed to be glowing much brighter, almost like their battle was putting a bit of stress on the metal crown. Sonic then had an idea in his head.
Hey, princess, if you want me so bad, then come and get me.
He zoomed off into the nearby forest. Skate then twisted her twin tails and began to fly like a helicopter.
What's the mechanic of that exactly?
There is none.
Like, are their tailbones free floating, or?
I have no idea. It's like, there's no, scientific explanation for it. It just happens. She zoomed to Sonic's direction to finally end their battle. Sonic looked over his shoulder and noticed Skate slowly catching up.
So, she can also fly like Tails. What else can she do? Pick up a tree with her bare hands?
The hedgehog thought. And if he was some kind of mind reader, Skate pulled a tree from its roots and began approaching him at a much faster pace.
Oh, you gotta be kidding!
Sonic said out loud. Skate then began swinging the tree like a baseball bat, knocking anything in her path. Sonic dodged a couple of the falling trees in front. As he was doing this, SKT began approaching him from behind and slammed the tree on top of the ground, but Sonic sped off just before it could hit him. Ugh.
The treetop onto the ground.
The treetop onto the ground. Sonic then began running backwards to face his opponent.
Hey, if you want me to stop running, then put the tree down.
SKT didn't...
Skate
didn't argue back and swung the tree again, but her opponent merely jumped over her attack. She tried again, but she kept missing her target.
'Cause she sucks.
Sonic stuck his tongue out to taunt her. That seemed to piss her off.
Curse words in my Sonic fanfiction? Also, it's very orange outside.
It is. It's very hand outside.
Just show his hand outside today. Like, I just glanced over at the curtains and the light shining through was like pure orange.
Yeah.
Which means it's gonna storm again.
Yeah. Skate swung the tree wildly. It didn't matter if she didn't hit her target at this point. She was going mad. The tiara's golden glow seemed to be blinking red. It could not take it much longer.
Time for the finishing blow,
Sonic announced. He curled himself into a ball and spun in place, building up speed. Skate kept mad swinging her tree, knocking everything that surrounded her, but the ear-piercing sound of Sonic's spin attack perked up in her ears. She panicked and decided to do the same. Sonic propelled himself forward, as Skate had less time to react as she propelled herself prematurely. The two combatants clashed once again and landed on the ground, exhausted from the battle.
Yeah, like that.
Like that. The tiara on Skate's forehead began beeping and blinking.
How convenient! I really like that your pen rest is a donut.
Yeah. Nice donut.
Okay.
Beeping. And blinking until it could take no more. The tiara's gems turned off, releasing Skate from its control. The hybrid felt a sense of control coming back to her, but the battle made her too weak to keep her posture and collapsed onto the ground. Sonic approached the experiment cautiously. He didn't know for sure if his opponent truly passed out. He removed the tiara from Skate's forehead.
I'm having that thing where my foot's asleep, but it also itches, so I'm
Oh.
trying to itch it, but there's also no feeling in it. And it's a terrible combination of feelings.
He removed the tiara from Skate's forehead and looked at it closely.
Gee, no wonder she was so powerful.
He then dropped the tiara and crushed it under his shoe. Sonic then scooped Skate in his arms, ran to a denser part of the forest. When he arrived there, Sonic laid SKT next to a tree.
He then
sitted on a rock and tried to assess what just happened for the last couple minutes.
So Eggman made a clone of me with Tails and Knuckles' abilities thrown in.
Sonic pondered.
I'll give you this, Egghead. You definitely stepped up your game and violated the Geneva Conventions, I think.
Isn't the Geneva Convention like war?
It has to do with war crimes, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure taking people's DNA and merging them would definitely be a violation.
Sonic then heard a groan from Skate. She got up and stretched herself. She noticed Sonic sitting on a rock in front.
Hi.
She hesitantly waved.
Same to you.
Sonic responded.
Gotta admit, you put up quite a fight there. Me? But I didn't do anything.
Skate responded.
All I remember was Robotnik putting this tiara and blacking out for a long time.
She then reached for her forehead, but she could not feel it.
Her forehead's gone? Where is it? I destroyed it.
The hedgehog affirmed.
It made you follow Egghead's orders with no second thought. Well, sorry if I hurted you.
SKT said somberly.
It's okay, miss. What was your name again?
Sonic scratched his head. Skate sighed.
They've never given me a name.
I've been here since show 1 and I still don't have a name.
My name is SKT. SKT? That's a weird name.
Sonic said.
I know. Robotnik didn't give me a proper name.
The hybrid responded. Sonic pondered for a bit. What could a perfect name for an amalgamation?
What? How about SNT? SNT?
SKT misheard.
No. SNT. ESSENTY.
Sonic corrected. The hybrid thought about it for a
This
second.
is not canon.
No, it's not.
Sure, but can I at least keep SNT as my nickname? Sure.
Sonic laughed.
Come on, I'll let you stay at my place. My friends are probably wondering where I am anyway.
Sonic then prepared to speed off into the forest, but SNT then said something.
By the way, what's your name?
She asked.
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic then sped off.
Gotta go fast. Hey,
I
wait
see
for
it.
me.
I see it. And now it's all within my reach. SNT yelled as she sped off after Sonic. As both Hedgehog and Hybrid ran at lightning speed, they both knew that was merely just the
I'm
beginning.
calling S&T Skeeter from now on.
No!
Valid.
They both knew that was merely just the beginning of a much bigger adventure. This is my escape. I'm running through this world and I'm not looking back. The end.
Wow. Good job.
What do you think, Natchan?
I think as far as like story content goes, 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
As far as like grammar and writing goes, there's a lot to learn here. Like it's not unreadable, but it's definitely very stilted. Could definitely use a beta reader if you don't already have one. No beta, we die like men. But yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Like the concept is there, but
I just like I'm kind of at a point in my life where mind control plots just make me uncomfortable, especially when it's like a child.
Yeah.
My throat hurts.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I mean, that was gonna happen anyway.
Yeah, I know. So fast, the song, gotta go after song, gotta go faster, faster, faster.
Sonic.
It's gotta go faster, Bible bats, gotta go faster, 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 Sonic X.
SNT.
Ugh.
Big thank yous from Expect.
Fanfic streams aren't like common, but just she was really tired today. She just wanted to do something kind of low energy.
Yeah. Just I haven't been feeling too hot. It's probably because of my girl issues, but
What if I write you a fanfiction, Natchan?
I would love it.
I won't.
No.
I'll never get around to it, I promise you.
Well, on this episode of Eggman X.
You guys sound drunk. This is just how we sound all of the time.
Yeah.
Life in this house is a nightmare. But a fun nightmare.
Yeah.
You should see, like, we'll just go into the kitchen and we'll be looking for a snack, and then all of a sudden we start, like, breaking it down. Just out of nowhere, thrashing around.
We just start, like, singing a random song, and then we just thrash. It turns into a rager. MLT Mario Luigi don't make it.
Final thoughts on the fanfic? I gave them. It's alright.
The concept is good. The
has a solid foundation, needs a lot more proofreading.
Yeah.
Whenever I remember SNT fanfics are a thing, I'm like, fuck all the buck up, chuckle fucks. See, you're simultaneously lucky and cursed because, like, it's easy to write fanfic of your character because, like, at her core, she's, like, a pretty standard, like, Mary Sue. And meanwhile, I'm over here with, like, 4 countries worth of lore that I haven't even fully decided on yet.
Yeah.
And this giant story about war and racism, and I'm like, okay, so I'm that meme of the guy pointing at the whiteboard.
Yeah. Like, a lot of my other OCs that aren't Sonic related are also very simple. Like Will, he's like fancy snobby rich dude.
The problem with them is that they're simple on the surface, but then we have like 10 years of like backlogged lore.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just have like really specific lore, like
and alternate universes.
and well, yes, alternate universes. Which is like you would never know this character. I don't know, is afraid of spoons because it came up in an RP one time and then it became a thing.
Okay.
I need water.
I also need water.
I didn't ask. That was a bad idea.
Yes, this is a bad idea.
Haha! But my legs are so long that I managed it.
Okay, well,
oh my god.
Oh, it
The
looks...
sky is me colors!
The sky is you colors.
Why does it look like that?
Why does it look like the end of the world
Is there
outside?
a hurricane coming again?
In the eye of the hurricane, there is quiet for just a moment.
Orange sky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take. Where's my phone? I'm gonna take a picture.
Take a picture, post it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Why is it so orange?
I don't know.
Something random wants to help you write an SNT fanfiction.
I'm not gonna.
That a beanbag? It's like a fold-out double chair.
It's literally like, imagine like a fold-out chair but double wide and furry.
Yeah.
It's like a posh fold-out.
Where do I find the official story for Saki's OCs?
You don't.
You
They're
don't.
not written down anywhere. They're in my head. The long and the short of it is a little racist girl gets a hot demon boyfriend. That's it. That's the story.
And there's a war or something.
It's less of a war now. I've changed it because it was a lot too like Avatar copy-ish.
Yeah.
It's less of a war and more of just like a hey, I just realized the government sucks. You want to dismantle it?
Less of a war, more like civil unrest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I just realized our government really sucks. You're just realizing that? Well, yes, I'm white.
You know, that's fair. Anyway, we're done here. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Check my Twitter if you want to see the sky.
Yeah, Saki's Twitter, she's gonna take a picture of the sky and so you guys can see how orange the sky is.
It's really weird. I don't know if I've like ever seen the sky these colors before, unless I'm crazy.
It is pretty spooky.
It's like orange and purple though, it's meat colors. It's real Saki hours.
Anyway, Saki's gonna stream later. She's gonna stream Kingdom Hearts, so if you want to hear her scream and lose her voice, then twitch.tv/SakiMcGee.
I'm gonna stream in like maybe roughly an hour. I have to
in an hour.
I have to set up I want to set up, so people who have been watching the Kingdom Hearts stream know that I have a death counter going. And for a while it's just been an annoying like text object that I have to manually update. But I found a way to get it automatic, and it's basically like the step counter that like Pokemon live streamers use. So I just have to set that up.
Alright. Thank you for joining. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you to the people that donated. As usual. And we'll see you later. Alright. Goodbye.